Bhawanipur Education Society College is proud to reveal the Bhawanipur Way of Life, learning for leadership and liberal values.
Knowing yourself. Prerequisite: solve the Johari window assessment. Hello BItes, welcome to this video which will help you to enhance your personality. My name is Richa Maheshwari and this is your daily dose of learning at Bhawanipur College. So stay tuned. Agenda. In today's topic we would be covering first, what determines the quality of your life. Second, 3 ways to know yourself better. Third, Johari window, a tried and tested model for self-awareness. Well, how do you determine the quality of your life? Is it the level of confidence, things you own, education, etc.? Or is it the quality of attitude, character and goals that determines the quality of your life? Friends, let's look at the iceberg model theory. We quite often tend to see only the tip of the iceberg, the top 10% in terms of personality like looks, things possessed, success, achievements, etc. Something that is visible to the outside world. Very rarely do we dig deeper to see the rest of the 90% of what really truly makes us. Our experiences, our failures, the hard work that we put in, decisions that we took. Sometimes that remains with us internally. Most often we work towards our outside appearances. The better chances of living a quality life and success is when we work on the internal 90%. Now here are 3 ways in which you can improve the quality of your life by knowing about yourself. First is the power of expectation. Second, power of association. And third, the power of affirmations. Now let's talk about all of these 3 in detail. First is the power of expectation. In order to expect good things in your life, you must first believe that good things can happen to you. We say that we want things. However, internally we feel a lack of confidence. This sets in a negative tone. Hence, believe that it is possible for you to make it happen. We start looking for evidences from our past life and experiences, things that we have heard where it confirms that it is not possible for you to achieve. Now let's take a look at our solution for this. Always look for the positive examples around in the past and anchor your thoughts out there. Set powerful beliefs and principles and write them down. Revisit them often for those moments when you feel it's really difficult to pull yourself up. Now what could be the possible action plan over here? First, write down 3 powerful beliefs and principles that will help you overcome challenges in your life. Now let's talk about the power of association. There is a saying that you are an average of 5 people you interact daily. Choose those people very wisely. If you want to know more about yourself, just look around yourself. Your life is a mirror image of your inner reflection. You are an average of 5 people you meet daily. You are an average of 5 friends in terms of your academics. Your mental and emotional health is an average of 5 people you share your thoughts and feelings with. Your quality of conversation are average of 5 books and TV serials you watch. So hence, choose those wisely. Now let's take a look at the action plan here. Consciously choose 3 new associations you will make in order to improve the quality of your life. Consciously choose 3 associations that you will disconnect with in order to improve the quality of your life. I would really want you all to do this very, very diligently. Now we're going to talk about the power of affirmation. Well, the quality of your life depends on the quality of communication within oneself. Why does it happen that quite often we have things or get things that we really don't want? Let's review. First, what kind of a conversation do you do on a daily basis with yourself? Second, what kind of a self-talk do you do with yourself? Let's take a look at the solution. Your communication should be always and always in a positive tone. Meaning, the way our subconscious mind understands our command is that it cannot read negative words in your sentence. For example, I don't want to put on weight. The way your mind reads it, I want to put on weight. There you go. So set goals, review them and achieve them by also meaning that you need them in a positive rather than a negative tone. Now friends, we're going to talk about the Johari window. The Johari window is a technique that helps the people better understand the relationship with themselves as well as with others. It was created by psychologists Joseph Luft and Harrington Ingham in 1955, and it is used primarily in self-help groups. Now what does your score mean? I would really want you to do up your Johari window and take out your score. Understand which quadrant do you fall into. Now let's take a look at this. If out of all the 4 quadrants, your quadrant, let's say D or the dark or unknown, is your biggest quadrant. What does it mean and what are the solutions? That means that there is a lot of things that you need to experiment or experience and try in your life. There are aspects of your personality, skills that you have that neither do you nor others know about you. For example, actor Boman Irani didn't know till his adulthood that he had the potential to be an actor. It just happened by accident. The smaller this quadrant is, the better it is for your self-development. Well, if out of all the 4 quadrants, quadrant C or hidden is your biggest quadrant, meaning and solution? Firstly, that means that you have a lot of qualities and skill within you which you are aware of, however people around you don't know. Secondly, you wait for people to approach you for solutions rather than going ahead and offering help proactively. Example, you are good at making presentations and Excel sheets, etc. However, you keep this information to yourself. You may or may not necessarily help other people unless and until they approach you. The smaller this quadrant, the better for your relationship with other people. Now, if your quadrant B or the blind area is the biggest out of all these 4 quadrants, then let's see the meaning and solution. There are a lot of things that you are not aware of about yourself. However, people are, and that is why it is called the blind spot. For example, you are a very good orator and you will experiment that people approach you to host an event or to give a presentation. However, you don't know that communication is your power. The narrower this quadrant, the better it is. Not feasible to live with a lot of blind spots in your life. One way to narrow the blind arena is to seek feedback. So always ask people around about yourself, the good as well as the bad. Finally, if quadrant A is your biggest quadrant, then congratulations. Meaning and solution? You and people around you are aware of the qualities and skills that you possess, because of which not only you but other people also benefit. For example, people are aware that you are good at making PowerPoint presentations and that they can approach you in case they need a quick fix or help whenever it's required. This way it becomes a win-win situation for both of you. The bigger and wider this area becomes eventually, the better and better it is. It simply means that you are completely self-aware of your positives as well as your negatives. Well, let's take a look at certain techniques to increase or open this particular quadrant. Always seek feedback, self-introspect and learn new skills. Well, closing, if you will see that your quadrants keep changing as you gain more and more experience and work towards improvement. In fact, you can take the Johari window assessment every 6 months to 2 years down the line, and definitely you can see your progress. I would highly recommend you take the Johari test as and when you feel it's feasible for you to do so. Friends, let's summarize this particular module on knowing yourself. These are the following things that we have learned by the end of this module. We learned about the iceberg theory, which is that 10% of what is seen is my outside personality. It is when we work on our internal core attributes, our character, our hard work, our principles and values, that the real change in life is seen. We also saw 3 laws of improving our quality of life. The power of expectation, which means I must believe that good things can happen to me. We studied about the power of association, which means I am the average of 5 people I interact with daily. And we also studied the power of affirmation, which means my life outcome lies in the communication I do with the positive words. Last but not the least, we also studied about the Johari window. Try to be in the open arena or area. The more you and others are aware about you, the more benefit and growth you can create around you. Well, I would like to end this topic with a quote. Our lives improve only when we take chances, and the first and most difficult risk we can ever take is to be honest with ourselves. Very well said that by Walter Anderson. Thank you so much for watching this video, friends, and do keep watching more videos coming your way. Till then, thank you very much.